Alright, I'm finally reviewing one of these guys' videos because they are so fucking crazy. Like, this guy literally just fucking flames them so hard. It's actually hilarious. And, yeah.
What's good, Fat?
And also, it's on topic, right? I can give some of my opinions, like what this guy should do and stuff.
You got the camera all the way down. Let me see your face, man. How can I help you?
So, I just want some dating advice. What's my advice?
What's going on with dating?
So, recently I broke up.
Okay, he's drinking some unnatural processed shit on the left, and then the other guy has an earbud that is wireless, which is gonna have the EMF radiations. Obviously, though, like he doesn't give a shit about this. Obviously, he's like more into like the looks maxing thing, but that is kind of like a nitpick. But you know what I mean.
Take the headphones out, bro. Take the headphones out.
Hello?
Yeah, much better.
So, recently I broke up with my ex, and it's been kind of hard to get over it. So, I'm just trying to find myself again, find a purpose.
He just said find a purpose because his ex-girlfriend broke up with him or whatever. That's kind of worrying because that means that your old purpose, what was it? It was your ex-girlfriend. That's not a good thing because if your purpose is someone else, you're always going to feel like you're suffocating them with too much attention and shit like that because you're making your entire life purpose to exist for this girl. Then she breaks up with you and then now you need a new one. So that's basically the problem.
Cybersecurity course, but you know, I also
No one cares about a social cybersecurity course. He's trying to find a new purpose, a new direction to go in. That's like kind of what he means. And he's talking about a cybersecurity course, dude. No one gives a shit about cybersecurity. Let's be real here. No one cares about that. You care about improving your health or getting something that actually benefits you. If you look at your body like in an X-ray or something, and you see someone that took a cybersecurity course versus someone that hasn't taken a cybersecurity course, the bodies could look exactly the same. Yeah, if you look at the X-ray of someone with that smokes or someone that doesn't smoke, then it's completely different. Those are the kind of differences you want to make. So instead of cybersecurity, how about you get into shape, get a good body composition, get healthier, you know, eating like a healthy diet, or getting increased muscle, or quitting smoking or vaping, or anything that actually changes your actual body, which is like the actual thing you live in, not a fucking paper that you get in society, which if the paper was burnt to shreds and everybody, and you said, no, I swear I did the thing, and they're like, are you sure? Yeah, you know, the university doesn't say that you did the thing, and they're like, no, yeah, I don't remember him, he was never here, and you just, no, I swear, and like, imagine that happened. It would be a joke. Why would you spend all of your time on it? That's why most people don't even like it. Most people force themselves to go to university because your brain subconsciously knows you don't even want to do that.
to have a part-time job. But it's
Okay,
been
so
hard.
what happened with the ex?
We couldn't work it out. She was older. We had different mentalities.
That sounds like some nonsense. That sounds like some nonsense. Can you?
Well, I like that he picks apart and says that sounds like nonsense. He's really trying to get deeper into it, but why didn't he say what I just said here? Why is he just following through with the fact that he found, you know, the social cybersecurity course or whatever? And, you know, he could make the relationship kind of his next goal, the next thing to move forward in, because that really does change you biochemically. Yeah, maybe not in an X-ray, but it does change your life completely. Having love probably affects your brain in some way. It definitely makes your life a lot happier to live in. At least in that sense, it's all right. It doesn't have to be something that exactly interferes with the body and its health, but it doesn't have to be something as stupid as a fucking degree.
Tell me the truth. What actually happened?
I was immature. I fucked up.
What did
Unless
you
you
do?
need it for food or something. What did you do?
So just some immature shit. She find out that I was talking to my other ex, and
Why did you get in a relationship if you want to still fuck other women, bro?
Still fuck other women. Still fuck you. You can kind of imagine what this guy is like. That's the thing I don't really like about this guy. He he says it in like dating and fucking as if they're like one and the same, as if that's the only thing that matters. When most people, actually, maybe not even most people nowadays, but most people, at least they used to, they wanted to have someone as like a relationship, as like a partner, in life, like love, right? And then get married and have sex and have children. And maybe the marriage can come later or anything. It doesn't matter. That's not the point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is like, it was never just, oh, you want to fuck the other one because you're talking to her. No, it could also be just because you love her, right? Because you want a connection with her. Why does it have to be fuck? You wanted to fuck. Why does it have to be like that? It shouldn't be like that. And that's what I really don't like about this guy. He also, obviously, not that I don't like him as a person, but that's just the thing I've noticed. And also he says like, there was this guy that was like a virgin, and he was saying like, oh, you a virgin, or you only talk to 8 girls. And
show your face. You got the camera all the way
I can
down.
imagine
Leave
he's
your
like
face
that.
in the frame. Why were you still in the relationship if you wanted to fuck other girls?
Well, by that time, we wasn't official. We were talking.
He knows he's on live stream and there's a lot of people watching, obviously, and so that's probably why he tilted the phone down, because he doesn't want to have his face on camera saying that he cheated on someone, basically. So now that his face is on camera, because he just told him to put his face on camera, he's saying, well, we weren't really official or anything.
Well, then she found out.
And he's kind of pressuring to be in like a fucking
Yeah, she
popular
was hurt.
YouTube video.
Okay. So how you say you were with her for how long?
4 months.
Okay. Did she find out that you were talking to your ex before you got with her?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Then you should have told her that this was before.
Yeah, but then when we were talking, I kept doing it. It was a long distance relationship, so
Here we go. The more you talk, why do you guys need to wait 10 minutes to tell the truth?
Yeah, bro, they just ease into it. Like, a long distance relationship, like, if you knew each other first in real life and then it went long distance, okay, you know, there's like something there. But if it's completely long distance, fuck, because you know how people are different online than in real life. Like, in real life, you sense their aura, you smell them, you see how they act when you're looking at them in the eye. Imagine you have imagine you're a girl. Okay, imagine you're a girl and you have a guy that's like a Valorant gamer boy or something, and he's like really attractive with pictures and stuff. And then you meet him in real life and you see him from every angle, like the proper, not just the pictures he sends you, but the real, like, him in real life. You see his height in comparison to yours. You see how he smells. And you see his mannerisms. You know what I mean? He might be like really closed up, and he might like be like stuttering or some shit in real life, or he might be looking away. Fuck, I'm getting cold. One sec. Like, they might be super fucking awkward or just weird. That's why you really can't do that long distance shit.
Fit. I'm in a long distance relationship.
Not to
I was doing some
mention,
bullshit. Why didn't you stop?
your family is like over here, their family's over there. It's never gonna work.
You were a pen pal. You didn't have a girlfriend. Where were you and where was she?
I'm in Jersey right now. She was in Virginia. She came here, actually. She drove 6 hours
Fine. How many times did she do that?
once.
Once. In 4 months, you saw your girlfriend one time. You didn't have a girlfriend, bro. You had a girl you were texting. Are you serious? Look at me. Which girlfriend did you have? You were texting the girl for 4 months. You saw her one time.
Okay.
How is that a girlfriend? What is wrong with y'all?
This is what, like, I kind of find funny about this guy. He kind of gives his no bullshit advice. Obviously, these people here, they consent to it. They know that on his streams, he just starts calling them fucking idiots or whatever. But I like that he's very vulnerable. I mean, not vulnerable, very raw with the truth. And he says exactly what he's thinking. Even though, like, you know, I think, well, I mean, I guess he's right.
Trying
but-
to make it work.
Because you ain't getting no ass in Jersey. That's why you trying to make it work.
That's
Nope.
actually 100% true though. Like, most people who have a long distance relationship or any relationship, they're with this girl and they think, oh man, I love this girl, man, this girl, and then they break up with the girl and no, my life is over. I have no purpose, man. This girl, And the only reason they feel like that isn't because the girl broke up with them, it's because they have no other options. Because if a girl like double as hot was talking to them, they would probably get over her like that. Because the girl that's like double as hot, you know, you might think with your conscious mind that you don't care about looks to that level, and you know, your attraction to the other one was on personality and like emotional connection and shit as well. But once that girl that looks good is still funny, is still loving, is still caring, and it's like, oh, you know, I like you too, and like you'll just completely forget about your ex. It just will. You can just imagine intuitively. So yeah, he wasn't getting no ass in Jersey. That's why he had an online girlfriend.
Old girl in Jersey is giving you some booty, so you want to make it work with a girl in Virginia.
Nah, getting women's not the problem. I could get women in Jersey, but
Yeah, you can get women in Jersey, but you wanted the one in Virginia that was 6 hours away, apparently. How does that work?
I mean, as we kept talking, I like her personality and
Joshua.
Yes.
Joshua.
Exactly, brother.
If
Personality
you can
copy like
get
it.
women easily, why did you need to talk to the one that you only saw once in 4 months? Why couldn't you find a girl in Jersey that you also liked?
yeah, that's what my parents told me that it's hard. That it's hard to work. Sorry, it's hard to work it out when on distant relationship. I should have
Right.
listened.
But you told me, you just said getting women is easy. It's not really that easy then.
A problem as well with long distance relationships is how do you even spend time? Like, you just talk to them, like you can't even have like actual sex or anything. Not even that sex is how you spend time, but just like there's a barrier, you know, you literally can't do anything with them. You can't like cuddle with them or anything. You can like sleep on the fucking like call, like that cringe shit, which I don't recommend at all for many reasons.
If you can get, if it's
But you mostly just have to play video games. Literally, you just have to play video games with them. It's just cringe.
if it's easy, you wouldn't have gone into this relationship.
Yeah.
All right. So listen, let's stand up. Let's see what you look like.
Let's see what you look like. Bro was getting ready for this. Bro was getting ready to fucking expose his physique and fucking flaws and backstory to the entire fucking internet.
Let's see the physique, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, you look like doo-doo.
Bro, you look like doo-doo. It's fucking crazy.
Your body looks like shit. Look at your physique, bro. How? What? Stop. Don't put it back on. Don't put it back on. Leave it off. Look at yourself in the mirror. This is the problem you guys have. You guys don't face the man in the mirror. You hide from your own self. You tell your own self nonsense. Look at yourself. How can you let yourself look like that?
I mean, of course, he's kind of right. Well, he is right, but like, you know, I feel bad for this guy as well. Like,
I'm working on it. I'm starting to go to the gym.
and I just want to say, I want to give my little 2 cents on this body from a completely analytical perspective. You see how the nipples are like really big? That's not fat. Like, it could be because of fat. You can tell like he has some fat, but mostly that is gyno. And what is gyno caused by? It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's a hormonal imbalance, but nowadays in like no bullshit sense, it's literally just the food is poisoned, and the food which actually is good for your hormones you haven't been eating since you were a kid. That's it. It's that simple. Okay, red meat. How often did you have red meat in the household? This guy, very little. How often did he have bread? Fake butter, probably. Seed oils, shit like that. Loads of times, countless times, every day, multiple times a day. For sure, I can just guarantee it because you can just tell this is an estrogenic physique. And this is the type of physique I had when I was a little kid growing up because it, you know, he probably was trying to put his shirt back on because he knows it doesn't look good, and it doesn't, like this guy's saying. But he's gonna say to go to the gym, which obviously would help, but it's not the actual root cause of the problem. This isn't a physique that doesn't go to the gym. This is a physique that has been given bullshit food, fake food, bad food all his life. And obviously if you're posting it on the internet, you know, you might be a little bit vulnerable. You might think that some people are gonna say, you know, you look like a bitch, you look like a pussy or something, or like you look really bad or something. And you know, to that guy, I'd say, you know, to not be ashamed of physique like this, because it's not actually your fault. Which is weird that I'm saying these words, because this guy is saying the complete opposite. It is your fault. You are ashamed. You should be ashamed of this and change, which I think is true to a certain extent, because it means that if you're ashamed of it, you're going to try to change it, which is of course good. I was ashamed of my physique when I looked like this, but what I'm asking you is not to be ashamed, to not be ashamed of it. I think you should be ashamed that you still look like that, right? That you haven't changed it by now, but you shouldn't be feeling bad about this and be like, oh, it's my fault, because when I see this person here, I don't think of him being an idiot and eating junk food. I think of the parents that got him addicted to junk food, and by extension of that, the companies which made the junk food. And to an extension of that, even the government which allows the junk food. And, you know, there's literally like an agenda going on, or where the vegan diets, limiting meat intake, saturated fat, which literally makes testosterone, which basically would stop this entire thing here. Saturated fat would solve this upper part here, and or at least if he had it when he was young. So there's an agenda going on here, and they're trying to ban all that stuff. They're trying to get rid of it. They're trying to make you not eat it like at all. They want you eating the bad stuff, the soy, basically. This is like a soy physique, and it's not his fault that he looks like this. It's his fault he hasn't changed it by now. But for most people, can you really blame them? Can you blame the average Joe, like this guy, which, you know, has a job and he doesn't have the... Like, the only reason that I am even talking about this and I understand this problem is because, quite literally, I was lucky enough to stop playing video games and researching into diet and nutrition. It's that simple. I was lucky enough. I was lucky enough that a video came up on my homepage by a YouTuber called Hamza, and I watched him, and he said, you know, stop playing games like Fortnite and Roblox and shit, and start going to the gym. And then I started doing that, because you are basically what your influencers are. If your influencers are going to the gym and everything, then you'll be going to the gym. But if you grew up watching Dan TDM, Stampy Longnose, shit like that, the shit I used to watch, then you'll be focused on gaming. And then your diet, like this guy's diet, will be like a thing that you don't even think about. It's not even a thing you ever even considered, really. Or I have considered it even when I was like really fat when I was young, when I watched anti-DM and all that shit, but it wasn't like a thing I was even very well versed in, because no one I knew talked about it or anything. I even went to a dietitian, and the advice is basically eat more fruits and vegetables, which goes against every fiber in your body, at least for the vegetable part. So when I look at this guy, yeah, he should be ashamed of his physique, but I don't feel ashamed of his physique for him. I don't feel like it's his fault fully. I feel like there's a lot going on here. I feel like they've been engineered to come out like this, because I kind of look at people like this is a very long part. I should probably continue, but I look at people like almost as algorithms. Like this guy, you know, junk food as kid, plus junk food parents, plus gaming that distracts him from everything else, plus YouTube, which gets rid of like the, you know, like the carnivore type of diets and stuff, saying that it's super unhealthy and stuff, you know, things with actual saturated fat, and like the studies that show it's like bad and everything, yeah, equals this. So I don't, yeah,
I'm eating healthy.
When did you start that? Last night? You started going to the gym last night? When you started going to the gym?
Recently.
How recent?
4 weeks. I used to weigh 250. Now I'm down to 230.
Okay. Hey. All right. That's a step in the right direction. Good job. In that respect, good job. For at least you're down 20 pounds, but your body still looks bad. All right. You let yourself go for so long, Joshua.
How old is this guy?
All right. That's why.
If he's 21, then that is really sad, because there's there's studies or whatever showing that you start making proper decision making, like a proper prefrontal cortex or whatever, at 21 or something, right? That's why you can't drink before 21, or is it 18? And that's why the age of consent is 18. I'm not fully sure, but what I do know is that this guy's probably had a physique this physique, or even worse than this physique, way long before his brain was fully developed enough to make proper decisions, which is why he was addicted to junk food.
These things all play together is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Because your body looks like shit. That's why you accept being in a pen pal for 4 months. That's why. The problem
He is right though. The guy on the left.
Pause are right there in front of you. So since you guys broke up, what are you doing to meet new women?
Me, so right now I'm not really focused on that. You know, it was recent.
Not really focused on that. Here we go, the nonsense again. You're not really focused
but
on
eventually I do. That's why I'm calling, because I need help. And right now I'm focused on my physique, getting my money up.
You can do all that at the same time, bro. You can focus on your physique and your money while you date women.
Yeah, I need help, bro.
Yeah, so don't say I'm not focused on that. You need to focus a lot on that. Okay?
Uh-huh.
So get started talking to women. Get started trying. Effort. You guys are allergic to effort. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, man.
Most of the time, the woman will actually put in the effort to see you if they like you enough.
So
What this guy really should be doing, which I can't believe he hasn't mentioned, is not the gym, physique, money. Money, just forget the money and wipe that away. What money does not change anything. Because money, if you look at someone, the body of someone with money or the body of someone without money, it's exactly indistinguishable, except maybe the guy with money can have access to better food, which I agree with. That's why I work a job, is so that I can buy good food. If rice and pasta and shit like that was healthy, just only eat that, I wouldn't get a fucking job, because that is so bullshit cheap. I wouldn't need a job. But if you really want money, really what you want is the things that money can buy, not money in itself. That's fucking stupid. You shouldn't be doing that. That's just, you're just gonna go down the devil highway, I guess. You want what money can buy. What can money buy? Cars, houses, shit like that. Shit no one cares about. Like, come on, that stuff doesn't do anything. That stuff is for losers. That's generally is for other people to like you, the normies to like you. What you really want to spend your money on is really good food and your health, and so you don't end up having those that type of physique that just looks like that. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't have to look like that, and that's what this guy should be saying. He should be saying, focus on getting your money up, but to a certain amount. It doesn't have to be even too high. It could be really little, actually. The part-time job he's doing is probably perfect, and then buy good food. Buy red meat every day. Only red meat. This guy specifically, I don't think he should be eating anything else really. Just red meat, eggs, pasture-raised eggs. Ideally, probably only actually for this guy, because he really needs the nutrients. Fruit, honey for carbs, but he probably doesn't even need it at that point. Yeah, I think he has too much fat already on. I mean, he can have it, and then raw milk for protein, and well, not really for protein, but just for the health of it. But I mean, I guess this guy is so fat that if he just only eats red meat, he could probably get his metabolism back. Then he can add in fruit, honey, and raw milk. So that's why I'm not too straightforward with those suggestions.
So, any advice on my face? What should I change?
Fatty red meat, bro. I feel bad for this guy. He's like, any advice on my face? There's nothing you can do to your face. Like, what the fuck is this guy gonna say? Like, get a tattoo here? Like, what is he gonna say? Just buy red meat, a lot of red meat. Eat a lot of fatty red meat. Milk as well has fat, raw milk. Yeah.
Stop getting a slit on your eyebrows. The fade looks okay, but your face is so damn fat, right? Because your body is fat. Once you get leaner, your face will look a lot better. Okay?
But you think I got potential?
You got a handsome face. You just fat as hell. How tall are you?
5'6".
It's gracious. 5'6" and obese.
Okay.
Pick a pain, my boy. Pick a struggle.
Yeah.
Whoo!
Yeah, it can be short and fat.
Pick a disability.
Right, and you talking about it's easy to get girls. Yeah, right. Easy to get girls in your dreams. You ain't easy. I know for sure it ain't easy to get girls for you. That's about saying easy to get girls. Easy to get girls. That's why you were talking to the girl in Virginia. Nowhere in the world.
Yeah.
5'6" and obese. That's why you were a pen pal. So get to work. All right.
All right, man. I appreciate it.
All right, bro.
Thank
Peace.
you.
What real advice could he give to the guy? Get to work. Okay, go to the gym. Yeah, sure. That would help a lot. Start building muscle. Yeah, that would help. How about eating red meat? I already said that point a lot, so I'm just going to leave it. Anyways, yeah.